This terrifying story comes from a Reddit user. I found an old porcelain doll in the attic of my new home. It was very pretty and looked to be antique. The face was painted with exquisite detail, but the glaze had worn off in many places, revealing the red clay underneath. It was also slightly translucent, which I thought was just a characteristic of old porcelain. I ran to the shelf to find that the doll had somehow managed to climb down, and it had knocked over a glass jar in the process. The doll was on the floor staring at me with its blank eyes. I screamed and threw it into the closet. I brought the doll downstairs and put it on a shelf in my bedroom. The next morning, I woke up and the doll was sitting on the footboard of my bed. I thought it was weird, but I didn't think much of it. I picked it up and carried it back to the shelf. That night, I woke up to the sound of dragging on the floorboards. I turned on the light to see the closet door wide open and the doll sitting on my bed. It was then that I noticed the horrifying detail on its face. The smile was no longer painted on. It was carved into its face. I don't remember much after that. I just remember shoving the doll into the closet and locking the door. I turned on the light and saw that the doll was at the foot of the bed again. I threw it into the garbage where it did not belong. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard a whisper under my sheets. "Why did you leave me?" Startled, I grabbed it and placed it on the top shelf out of reach. The next morning, I awoke to the sound of shattering glass. That night, I awoke to the sound of shuffling. In the morning, I went to check on the doll to find that the door was ajar and the doll was sitting on my pillow. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this sort of thing, stay tuned for more.